To the tragic news of the chemical gas leak in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy will now be visiting the plant site to review the situation closely, monitor the evacuation process, also meet all of those people who have now been hospitalized. The gas leak took place at around 3:30 to 4 a.m. today itself. 8 people, including a minor, so far have lost their lives in the gas leak tragedy. The NDRF, SDRF teams currently present at the site. Massive evacuation process currently underway as we speak. People in the nearby villages now being evacuated, those within the radius of 5 kilometers, especially. Krishnamurthy also joining us on the phone line as he keeps a close watch on all the developments. Krishnamurthy joining us live. Krishnamurthy, 8 people so far have lost their lives. How many people have been hospitalized? Also, as for these 8 people are concerned, were they present inside the chemical factory? What's the latest you're picking up on that front?
Well, the 8 people who have died, 3 of them in fact were from villages, and the 5 of them in fact were people who were admitted in the hospital early this morning, and most of them are senior citizens who also had health complications, who lost their lives. Now, there were around 20 people inside the chemical plant at around 2:30 to 3 a.m. this morning when the entire tragic incident happened, when the gas leak happened. Which the government hasn't updated the list on it, but then we know that 20 to 25 people were working on or ensuring that the plant will start functioning again after relaxation of the lockdown period. So that is when 2,000 metric ton of stearine gas in fact went ahead and leaked, and that in fact quickly spread to 3 villages close by, and now it has in fact spread to across 5 villages which houses over 2,500 people in Visakhapatnam. The death toll has increased to 8. One of them is a child. The rest of them are senior citizens who have breathing difficulties, and that is the entire situation which needs to be brought under control, because the officials said that as of 9:30 they will ensure that gas leakage stops, and the focus of police officials and NDRF is to go ahead and break open homes of people who in fact were in the villages around 5 kilometers in the vicinity of the entire plant. So that is something which is going on right now. We also know that Chief Minister Reddy will go ahead and he'll take a chopper from Vijayawada to drive to Visakhapatnam by 11:45, and then he'll monitor the rescue operations. So officials are concerned about the death toll rising, because the gas in question itself, stealth gas, which in fact goes ahead and affects people with breathing difficulty, also affects the brain and spine. So the focus is to ensure that people come out immediately, and also
as we speak, the first reaction we're picking up from MOS Home. G. Kishan Reddy taking to Twitter to confirm that he is closely monitoring the situation. He says, and I quote, "My condolences to the families of people who have passed away due to the gas leak tragedy which took place in Vizag." He's confirmed the same on Twitter, also confirmed that he is closely monitoring the situation, also that he spoke to the Chief Secretary and DGP of Andhra Pradesh to take stock of the situation. He has also instructed NDRF teams to provide necessary relief measures. Now, we do know that NDRF and SDRF teams currently are present at the site. A massive evacuation process currently underway. The Chief Minister will also be leaving for Vizag at around 11:30 a.m. is what Krishnamurthy tells us, to closely monitor the situation as far as this chemical factory is concerned. Krishnamurthy, when can we expect the situation to come under control? But because we're looking at an extremely dangerous chemical, like you rightly pointed out, it is likely to affect the lungs. People, residents in the adjoining areas already complaining of breathing problems, of rashes on the body, so those kind of issues already that we're looking at. When can we expect the situation to come under control?
Well, the official version was that when official district collector, who is in fact heading the operation, he put out a note saying that by 9:30 is when we can expect the gas leakage to stop. But then it's been over 4 to 5 hours since the entire operation started. Around 3 a.m. is when the gas started leaking. So the gas is again very, very dangerous, and it can spread up to 20 kilometers because it mixes with oxygen and can travel quite quickly in the atmosphere. So that is a major concern for officials. We know that that around by 9:30 is when that's what the government promised that the gas leakage will be stopped. We also have no update of the 20 to 25 people who were working inside the plant. What is the status?
Keep a close watch on all the developments. We will come back to you through the course of the day. That remains our top focus, and we will keep our viewers ahead on all the updates we're picking up as far as this gas leak tragedy is concerned.